It's official now. Donald Trump is going to be the 47th president of the United States, and this win is making big waves, and for Indian immigrants too. This moment really feels huge. Now, long story short, we are about to see some of the most aggressive immigration policies making a comeback. Or is there a real chance of something getting better with this? Let's just dive a little deeper into it to understand where we stand on this one. With Trump now set to lead as the next president of the United States, it's time to face the reality. Could his victory really reshape the future of US immigration or really close the door on millions of dreams out there? Now that Trump has won, we don't yet know exactly what policies he will put in place. We can only make predictions based on the rhetoric of his promises that are made so far. But by looking at the current campaign's proposals, we can kind of start to get a feel for what could actually be in store for the immigrant community. First, on taxes and tariffs. Trump wants to cut taxes and raise tariffs to boost American manufacturing, which he believes that could generate jobs, and it may as well. However, some experts do warn that tariffs could make products a little more expensive for consumers. However, tariffs were also in place during Trump's first term, and we've seen it actually get way worse when Biden was in power 4 years later. Not necessarily when the Trump tariffs were actually implemented. But anyway, long story short, let's talk about immigration policies now. Big focus for Trump is actually strengthening immigration controls while increasing support for skilled legal immigration. A lot of people see him as a quote-unquote dictator who wants to stop everyone from coming to the US. Yes, definitely wants to stop the illegals from entering the US, but he has always been clear, in fact more clearer in this campaign than his first presidency campaign, that he will make it super hard for illegal immigration to happen, and he is a supporter of legal migration in this process. And we've seen policies being implemented even way back during his first presidential term, and he was imposing restrictions on H-1B fraud and all other sorts of fraud. But if you look at the EB-1A or the O-1A visa statistics, it actually went up under Trump, which kind of is a testament to his commitment to high-skilled immigration and extraordinary ability immigration as well. So for illegal immigration though, which is also cutely known as undocumented immigration, this proposal includes strict measures like mass deportation of undocumented immigrants and ending birthright citizenship for their children as well. Now, some of these are a little bit extreme on paper, although whether it should be implemented or not is a questionable topic. But on paper, it is simply so hard to get it done because it is constitutionally enshrined. But anyway, people can make all sorts of promises in their campaigns. Here, he also talked about screening immigrants for their ideological views, and I don't know what to talk about that. Yes, you should screen immigrants for extreme ideological views that might be against national interest, but then you should also allow freedom of speech at the same time so that there's a right balance and nothing gets mistaken for just an ideological view that should be banned. But there's an interesting twist when it actually comes to legal immigration. Trump has actually proposed giving automatic green cards to US university graduates and supports a merit-based system. Most people don't even look at this side. They just paint everything with a single brush. This also means that immigrants with skills that fit the US's economic needs and US's economic interests might actually have a clearer and faster pathway to green cards, which is actually what needs to happen. And given that Elon Musk is in the same bandwagon right now with Trump, and Elon Musk is a genius and he recognizes the need for high-skilled immigration, and I know that more than anyone because I have worked in his vicinity while I was at Tesla, and he truly stands for high-skilled immigration to the United States. And there's been a lot of talk about this other policy called the Project 2025, designed by Trump's allies, which includes stricter immigration controls if he is elected. Trump has generally distanced himself from certain parts of it, but the plan actually reflects a tough stance on illegal immigration, along with some willingness to reform legal pathways as well. And I'm a huge fan of not supporting illegal immigration because it kind of dilutes the process, it undermines the importance of immigration for the people who come legally, and it it's a mess basically. So some people also worry that he might go back to his old approach, especially since he tightened the H1B and other visa policies in his previous term. But in this campaign, he's actually been emphasizing support for skilled legal immigrants. So H1B is a skilled legal immigrant. Now, if you are willing to abuse the H1B program and make a joke out of it, of course, that has to be curtailed, because I am a victim of H1B abuse. So when I was trying for my H1Bs, it was this random consulting companies filing for thousands of people, filing multiple applications for thousands of people, that actually tilted the odds against my favor. And I can never be in favor of H1B abuse, and anyone who strengthens H1B abuse, I am definitely in favor of that. I mean, why wouldn't you be? H1B is meant for a certain purpose, and that purpose needs to be served. It cannot be abused. So while some aspects of this project 2025 are really controversial, it also is possible that we will see a shift towards bringing in talent that aligns with the US's economic and national priorities as well. Like I said, even a tech billionaire Elon Musk has voiced support for Trump's focus on the skilled immigration pathway, and he also recently tweeted that it may become difficult for talented people to come to the US legally in the current administration, and also suggested that Trump would be the one to fix it. Musk is experienced in this system firsthand because he himself is an immigrant. He has gone through multiple visas, most of the visas that you and I have gone through as well, or attempted to go through, like for example the F1 or the J1 or the student visa, and then the H1B or the work visa path, and then into a green card. So given that he has experienced the system firsthand, his support might hint that skilled immigration, especially extraordinary ability related immigration, is ripe for a positive reform in it. I also believe that he supports legal migration more than illegal immigrants, like I said. And one thing which I keep repeating all the time is that I got my EB1A green card during the Trump administration. Most people don't know this, or they don't even pay attention a lot to that nuance. My green card was issued, my EB1A green card was issued when Trump was in power, and so were so many other people's EB1As as well. Of course, through the Smart Green Card program, most EB1As were issued when Biden was in power, because that happened in the last 4 years. But mine happened way before that. And I am a testament that EB1A will probably become better rather than suffer under Trump. So what is the takeaway really? Now that Trump has won, we could see some big changes coming in for sure. I mean, whatever direction it is, there will be some big changes, and his emphasis on legal migration and a merit-based system could actually mean more options for highly skilled immigrants, because highly skilled immigrants are very, very, very less likely to break the law. And if you are doing things legally, there might be reforms that incentivize that action. Now, where do the challenges actually remain? Of course, especially with potential challenges to like family-based migration and diversity visas. I know the rhetoric behind chain migration and family-based migration was way stronger about 8 years ago when he was running for his first term than now. But you can expect some changes to family-based green cards and even diversity visa abuses as well. But Trump's focus on skilled immigration could benefit those with strong academic or professional backgrounds as well. So how do you really feel about Trump's proposals? Have you taken a look at it? Have you taken some time to review whatever he has said? Are they making you hopeful, or are they making you come up with a lot of concerns about this process? Let me know in the comments below, and don't forget to subscribe for more updates on US immigration policies. Thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.